Hello, everyone. We're live once again, and today we're doing the success stories of the Full Book Translator Formula LinkedIn edition, which actually starts next week. But we have previous participants all around this week. We're going to have Tony later today, Evelina, Catherine until Friday. So many participants, they were brave enough to go live with me to share their story. And Marta is here with us. Hello, Marta. Hi, how are you?
Hi, Virginia. I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm so happy to have you here because there have passed some months, let's say not that long, but I'm
Yeah.
always curious to see the progress, to discuss any challenge that you might be facing. And definitely, do you have Facebook or anything open, Marta? Because I hear my echo. Do you have any other tab open?
Not really. No,
Okay.
I don't.
Okay, let me know, guys, if you can hear us well, if the sound, the picture is okay in the comments, if you can hear us well. So, Marta is a previous participant of the 12-week business mentoring program, and she's brave enough to go live with me to share her own insights, her experience, and of course, her own background. So, you would like to introduce yourself, Marta, for those that they might have not seen you in a previous live with me, because I know that we have gone again once, but maybe we have
Yeah.
new people here, so they do not know you yet.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I am an English and Spanish to Italian translator, and I specialize in marketing translations, mostly in the fashion and tourism and e-commerce field. And I also translate in food and beverage and e-learning. And yeah, I joined Virginia's course to work on my personal branding, and it's still work in progress. And yeah, working on the launch of my website, and it is taking a lot of time, a lot of effort, but I'm very optimistic, and hopefully it will be launched by the
Me
end of the
too. Me too.
summer.
Because but you did a lot of work around your branding throughout the program. You were one of those that your brand was very strong, and I see you also LinkedIn your activity. So I'm very happy to see that there is a lot of changes, many changes to you, and I can't wait to see also your portfolio, your branding, your new website once you have them ready.
Yeah, a lot of work to be
A lot of
done.
work. It took me, I told you, like my website took me 6 months and I have had everything ready. Like I have
Yeah.
all the ideas, the logos, the content, the text, and still took me, technically speaking, 6 months. So I know what it takes to create a website. We need to be persistent.
Yeah.
And of course, the good work takes time, that we say in Greek. So let's see, can't wait to see your results.
Thank you, Virginia.
Okay, so the most, let's say, I think people are curious to find out how this program might have helped you, if you think that it has contributed to your career so far, and what was your main takeaway, like maybe other people might find that relevant.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I think it was very useful because we shared insights in an open environment without judgment, and we discussed, for example, pricing, which was something, which is something that translators do not often talk about openly, and
100%,
yeah,
100%.
and that was really useful because I realized that I charged too little when you consider the effort that a marketing translation requires. So I started adjusting my pricing model based on what we discussed, and also the bonuses I think were really useful. Also the portfolio session. So yeah, I've been working on my portfolio. It's still work in progress because I'm a bit overthinker.
Perfectionist, maybe also, better done
Yeah,
than perfect, go for it, publish it, and then you can
yeah.
ameliorate, you can leverage it throughout, but go for it, publish it. Don't
Mm.
overthink on that. That's good to know that at least you have realized that, okay, you need to go for it. So that's good. Can't wait.
Yeah, yeah, and also the CV session was really useful because my CV was because I worked in house as a translator. I had a CV which was for in-house positions, but I'm currently applying for freelance jobs, so it was really helpful to see how to change it to make it suitable for freelance positions. And so, yeah, I think these were the key takeaways for me.
I think
And
really
I was really happy of the outcome, which is still a work in progress, but I have a lot of material to work on.
And because you're a marketing translator, it makes sense. Okay, you need the marketing material to be perfect because it showcases also your work in terms of the language and also the marketing aspect. So, guys, if you're watching us live, I see some people joining us. Let me know if you have any questions about Marta in the chat. You can ask us anything, and we will be glad to answer them. It makes sense that you're here, Marta. It means that you were satisfied, so you are here, let's say, to actually motivate other people with your story. Do you remember why did you join? You mentioned initially that you joined the program to work with your branding, but it was any other specific reason that you chose this program specifically? It was LinkedIn. It was, let's say, something specifically that actually drew your attention, and you said, "Okay, let's do that."
Well, mostly finding new clients through LinkedIn, cold emails, and marketing campaigns in general. Because, as you know, I have been working for one big client for
Yeah, you
a
were
lot
fully
of
booked
time.
already. You were fully booked.
Yeah, almost fully booked. And at that time of my career, when I enrolled in your program, I wanted to find new clients, to be able to work on different projects in different domains, and to specialize even further in transcreation. So that was my objective, and I'm working on it. Yeah, because during your program, I started collaborating with a new client. So
Wow, I remember
little by
that you were
little.
very busy, and I always tell that people they don't believe me. Like when you pursue your dreams, when you join such a program, usually something happens from the universe, from let's say in general, and you receive, work more than you can chew, and then you have, let's say, join this program because I think that you get rewarded for the actual action that you take, the activities that you do towards your goals. I think that's I've seen that happening anyway for many mentees of mine. So you are not alone. But again, always there is a way to keep translating, to keep undertaking projects and receiving projects and clients, but at the same time to find that time, 10 minutes, 20 minutes per day, to be able to work with our marketing, as you mentioned, your branding, or let's say your campaigns. While you were in the program, Marta, remind me, did you run prospecting campaigns, both email marketing and LinkedIn prospecting? You would like to do both while you were in the program? Did we work with your strategy with both client acquisition strategies, or only LinkedIn we focus on LinkedIn?
Well, we worked on both, yes. But I managed to contact few leads, let's say. But we worked on both, and that's still.
So you have it ready. Whenever you feel the time, you have the time, or you feel ready, you have ready the actual
Yeah,
strategy in place.
yeah, exactly. I'm working on LinkedIn optimization. I would like to create an editorial plan for LinkedIn and Instagram, because
Wow.
I'm not present on Instagram
Mhm,
as a
mhm,
professional. I have a
mhm.
personal account, but not a professional one.
What's your okay? When you create it, I mean, let's say we can advertise that in the comments. So if you have it ready, or if there is any name of an account that you would like to share with us, we can follow. Let us know once
Yeah,
you
well,
have it.
it's not ready yet. I mean, I haven't launched it yet, but I will keep you posted. Absolutely.
So if you would like to find out more about Marta, you see Marta's name here is Marta Galeotti. I hope that I pronounced correct the name. And if you have questions about the program, if you're watching the replay, you can definitely let us know in the comments. So you mentioned that your initial reason joining this program you would like to set up a process, which actually you did, to set up and find clients through LinkedIn. And you were fully booked. You were, let's say, quite busy while you were in the program, but you have everything ready and you are working currently with your marketing. But why particularly this program? Let's say, was something particular for this program, like to attract clients? Was the only one that you knew back then, like it was related to attracting clients as a program?
Well, I chose this program also because I wanted to network with
Mm.
like-minded colleagues, and I think it was a great opportunity to share insights with the other participants. We have been in contact even after the end of the program, and that's something I really enjoy. Yeah, so I chose the program also because it's a group program, and I learned a lot from the other participants as well as from you, of course.
Many people, they prefer the group format for that reason. I know that some of you guys, you prefer the one-to-one for personalized support or for more confidentiality, but most of the people, they join the group program, they have the same, let's say, idea or a feedback like Marta's, that they really like the community, that they have built some relationships, and they have kept those relationships even after the program. And I can't wait to create also a community with all the alumni, so I can bring you into touch with the rest of the participants, like the veterans or people that have worked, like, because I've been doing that since 2019, so you realize there are enough people there as an alumni. And of course, I can't welcome you to the island here in Greece whenever you decide to do so. Once we run the mastermind retreat once again, so you can meet many other people from the alumni. So let's close this live by saying something, let's say, inspiring or motivating for people, new translators entering the market, or people like you that they would like to restart, or they're struggling to scale up, or they're afraid of a future because of AI. Is there anything that you would like to tell them that would inspire them to take the next step in their career, either by joining such a program or on their own? Is there something that you would like to say to people?
Well, I mean, I am in the same position, so I can humbly say what I do, which is making the time to work on my brand, because so far I haven't done it, so I'm guilty. I admit that.
I think that's really helpful for the people that are telling me, Virginia, I don't have the time, to join such a program. I don't have the time to work on my market. So I think it would be really helpful to hear your story about that. So.
Yeah, I understand it's a bit bold because I am refusing like paid jobs to make the time to do that. But for me, it's really important. I want to do that. And the more I wait, the more I delay my success, hopefully. So I have decided to do so and to really commit in my brand. So I will keep you posted. And you were such an inspiration, Virginia, because
Thank you so much. You inspire me through your stories. You inspire me through your path, because each of you were so different. The program, each of you have had this different starting point, different goals, and for me that's challenging, but at the same time really interesting to work with all of you. And as I've mentioned before, my main reward for me is to see that you take some kind of value out of this program and my time, my knowledge, and my work there. So for me, thank you so much. I really appreciate the people that they go live and they share their stories with other people. I think that you become slowly a role model as well. And I can't wait to see your next steps, Marta. I think that we rise by helping other people, and also by being here and sharing your story. I think 2 or 3 people, even one, might be inspired by you to take the next step. I think it's a great achievement. But hopefully more than one people will be inspired by your story and will take the next step to grow themselves and, of course, themselves and their business, because first we grow personally and then professionally. So thank you so much, guys. If you're watching the replay or if you're here live with us and you have questions for Marta, let us know in the comments. Use the hashtag replay and tag me, so I will be able to get back to you if you have any questions for Marta. And last question would be, is there anything you would say to people that they might be wondering that this is a great investment, or this is very expensive, or I don't have the time for time? I think that we a bit covered that. But is there something that you would say to those people that they might be on the fence? They're thinking of joining such a program, but they cannot make a decision for themselves. What would you tell to those?
Well, I think it's worth the investment because for me it was an investment, and
I think for everyone.
yeah. But I think that you can achieve some goals that will allow you to repay the investment. So I think it was worth it. I mean, there was a lot of materials being shared, constant feedback. So I think it's worth. For me, it was definitely. And so yeah, that's my experience, and I have lots of materials to work on
Still,
for the rest of the year. I mean,
exactly. And you get access to the material for a whole year, so you still have access to the material for a whole year.
yeah.
After the program ends 12 months, so you still have a full year to work on your own self-paced. So thank you so much, Marta. For those that you're watching us for the first time, we were talking about the 12-week business mentoring program that starts next week, that actually Marta has participated in the past, so she was sharing her own experience joining such a program. If you watch the replay, go back and find in the beginning, Marta, she mentioned also her main takeaways and the main part of the program that actually helped her. So it's a personal here breakthrough story through Marta's eyes. So can't wait to have you here in the future for your Instagram, for your portfolio, your website, whenever you have them ready. I would
Yeah.
love to promote them and to show them. And of course, if you need any more help, any feedback, I would be here. I don't disappear. So I would be glad to give you any kind of feedback that you might need or help, Marta.
Thank
So I
you
don't
so
want to hold you longer because I know that you're quite busy. Thank you, everyone, for being here live with us. Thank you, Marta, for joining us. You stay here. We close. And today at 5 p.m. Central European Time, which actually would be in 30 minutes or something, I'm going live to actually describe the program, how it works, how you will be able to join. So if someone has more questions, join me in 30 minutes from now. And we're going also to have another previous participant of mine sharing his own story, Tony. So can't wait to see you there, guys. Bye-bye for now.
Thank you. Bye bye.